Well, good day everyone. Arnie and I are here at Burningtown Gap. She's about to set off and go into Tellico Gap.
Got about 6 miles in the really cold weather, as you can tell by the map. Everybody have a blessed day. Get out and hike. Good morning, everybody. I am here at the Budget Inn in Franklin, and I wanted to show it to you. And we are getting ready to head to Asheville to the REI, take care of some things. And tomorrow I'll be out hiking again. I wanted to show this because, there's been all this talk about whether the Franklin budget was someplace you ought to stay. We were in a room with a king-size bed, and it was $45 counting tax, $40 plus tax. And it's all rearranged and everything now. But anyway, it had 3 total chairs in here, a little bit of a refrigerator. I never did turn on the television. I did kind of for a few minutes, but I never did look for what all channels are on it, so I really don't know. But it did seem to have a lot. And then nice big dresser here, which I probably should look in. I don't think we put anything in there. A little microwave worked fine. Got your mirror. The heater was over here. We were able to keep the room at a very comfortable temperature. And then place to hang there. The lighting, I had been at the Microtel and it had such good lighting in it, which I personally like. So the lighting wasn't quite as good here, but it's fine. I mean, again, this is a budget. Literally, there's another light. You can see out, but you can't really see in even at night with the lights on. I don't get how they do that, but anyway, once again, we have the 60s. And the gentleman that manages this and his mother, this is an old heater, but it worked. It warmed up the bathroom when it was really cold in here. Anyway, they both kind of work together, keeping it clean. And I would say they keep it as clean as possible for as old as it is. There was nothing offensive about it. The biggest challenge I had was the water wasn't hot enough. And I went and told him, and he turned up the temp. And then I went back and told him it still wasn't hot enough to give a nice hot shower, and he turned it up again. This morning I had a great shower, so they were accommodating. The washer dryer did a good job. $2 to wash, $2 to dry. So while it's not quite as nice as the one in Hiawassee, I would say, maybe not, quite up to the same standard as that, which is still a budget inn. And obviously not as nice as the Microtel, but I paid $75 a night there. So anyway, but for what it is, I'd stay here again in a heartbeat. And plenty clean, nothing to worry about there. So if you're looking, and let's see, you can put 2 people in this room, and then the room with 2 queen-size beds, I think it was $55. But you could take up to 4 people in that room. So there it is. So we're starting off this morning, and we got about 1,000 feet up, over about 2 miles. It's supposed to be a view when we get up there. Well, it is a gorgeous day to be hiking, and of course G is here, as you've seen, and he is trying to find his wings, so to speak. He just spent 3 weeks in a cushy environment with a wonderful couple. Shout out to them. They know who they are, who put him up while he did the work in their home, and they have a beautiful home. And so he's, and he can't hike right now still because of sciatic, so it's just a tough time for him. But he is trying to, and we've got 2 appointments with a chiropractor for him next week. We're really hoping that'll do something to help him, and if not, then he is going to have to give in and go to see an orthopedic. So that's where the things are with him, and until that time, I'm just going to kind of be, doing the slack packing and sticking with him at night. And so that's the plan. But today, I'm going to switch this around and let you see what I see. And all together now. It's an Appalachian Trail Day sky. Again, this one's a 100% Appalachian Trail Day sky. And it's not quite as cold as yesterday so far. It's not wet, damp like it was yesterday. So the temperature may be as cold. The wind chill is still pretty chilly, but just the hiking now, I mean, my fingers aren't getting cold in these Z-Packs Possum Down gloves. Whereas yesterday they were getting cold with these on and my fleece mittens over them. So definitely different. In fact, I'm taking it real slow up this hill because I really am a little bit worn out, and which is good. I mean, third day hiking, you know, how often have I actually done 3 days straight? Not real often, so I feel pretty good considering. And we did 10 miles yesterday, so you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the hardest I personally have faced, I would call yesterday's trail about a 5. So it wasn't a difficult trail. It did have, you know, a good bit up, but there were only a few episodes where it was rocky and rooty and all that kind of stuff. And they didn't last a real long time. And then, for the most part, we had trail kind of like this. So it was a great day. And today is a super day. And if I sound at all down today, just know it's because my body's a little bit weak, which is okay, but it does affect the voice. But I feel absolutely wonderful. And with a day like today, as somebody commented, you're not going to quit on a bad day, and then you said you're not going to quit on a good sunny day. I guess that means you're going all the way to Katahdin, barring injury and family calling me home for some reason. I see no reason why not. So, or some catastrophic act of nature. As far as G, we'll see. We want him to be happy. We want him to be joyful. We want him to do something that he wants to do. And it's hard to want to do something when you can't do it physically. So, you know, we just got to get that addressed. So hopefully now he will seriously get it addressed. See if he can get it fixed so that he can start doing some out and back hikes. And I personally know, based on how I responded last year, that if he can do that, he'll be in a better mood. So, look at this up here. It always just looks so cool when you come into an area where there's like just sparse rocks, not on the trail. Just in the hills and things. I just love the outdoors, and I do love hiking. Definitely my favorite thing on earth to do, other than spend time with my grandkids. Wish they could be out here walking with me. Maybe someday we'll get to do that. All right, folks, we're coming up on the Cold Spring Shelter. What we've got here is a shelter for about 6 people. They do have a privy here. I'm not sure what the water source is. I think there is also room for some tenting. Let's have a look. Trail walks right by it. Can't miss this one. Camping up there, it looks like. It does have a little bit of an overhang here. Let's see if we've got enough light to look in it. Kind of painted it red and white. That helped it a little bit. It is pretty small, but it is easy to get in and out of. And so there's the white blaze down there. Got a piped spring right here. Boy, doesn't get much more convenient than this. Except I don't know where the privy is, unless it's down. Oh, there it is down there. I actually think I might just go make use of that privy real quick. Mountain Laurel Tunnel. Gonna be beautiful when they bloom. It's beautiful now, but definitely gonna be beautiful when they bloom. A little bit muddy. Not too bad. Isn't this cool through here? Yeah, we got a little bit of down. Must be on the leeward side over here. Sun has not melted the snow over here too much. Or, well, it has a lot, but not fully. So, could be a little slippery going down this way. Micro spikes would be good in this spot. It is a little slippery. Beautiful day. Looks like we're coming up on that view. First view. Spot here. There it is, folks. Got the hill going up over there. A little hazy out there, but beautiful. Look at that tree right out there. Looks pretty cool. All right. Very beautiful. Well, I was walking along here and I was thinking, today is really the first time I've ever had a hike that you could actually qualify as a Nero. And it's right at 5 miles, I think, and I have done 5-mile hikes on my AT hiking, through hike. But they were taking me all day. I mean, you know, I didn't really count them as a Nero. It was a full day, but today, I started hiking at 12:30 and 4:30 at the latest is when I expect to get in, so it really is a, quote, Nero, which is kind of fun. And I really am just taking it easy. Just enjoying being by myself again, and it was fun being with other people, but when you're a person that tends to talk, you know, you don't, like I am, you don't really take the time to just enjoy the nature and everything around you. I mean, I don't really have that many issues to work through or whatever in my life. I've pretty much worked through most of the issues that I've had to work through in the years previous to this. So, I mean, really for me, this being in the woods is just, I love being in the woods. It's just like when I was a kid. I loved being in the woods. We didn't have a lot of woods in Florida, but what we did have, or where I could pretend I was in the woods, even if it was just in a wooded area between two neighborhoods or something, but I love the sound of the wind, whether it's a light breeze, even a heavy breeze. I love the sound that the leaves make when the wind blows through it, whether it's sunny or cloudy, or, you know, even in a cloud, provided it's not too cold. Just all the different types of colors that show up, even in the winter. There's so many shades of brown, so many shades of green and white and tan. It's, you know, really a lot of color out here. And the sky being blue, it's getting a little overcast now, but that's interesting and cool too. And of course my favorite is when it's just that beautiful blue that that you can see through the trees and behind the trees. So I am enjoying it. And this is right this moment where I'm a walk in the woods trail. It would be a 0 on Arnie's scale of rock difficulty. No rocks, just dirt and leaves. A few roots from time to time across it, but very few. Now, that hasn't been the whole trail, but it is this suddenly, right as I needed it time for the video. Worked perfect. Anyway, I love it out here. Don't know why, just know I do. Well, we just got to a place called Blackballed on gut hooks. I pulled out the camera because, check it out. Very cute. Very, very cute. Continues to be a beautiful day. Hope y'all are enjoying this one. Where you are, I am definitely enjoying it here. We got a little bit of a climb here. It's about 150 feet up, 170 feet up to the top of Rocky Bald, which is on a blue blaze. I'm not sure how much of a climb it is off the AT yet. We'll have to see when we get up there to where they split off. But anyway, it's a pretty day, so I'm gonna carry this tired body up there. But I should be tired. It's good. Good tired. Good tired. Yeah. Good tired. Nobody needs to worry about me being tired. I'm supposed to be tired. Climbing mountains makes you tired. It's supposed to make you tired. It's a great day. I'm loving it. Trail up to Rocky Bald. We're at 4970 and it's at 5,095, so it's about 120 feet up. Rocky Bald? Just keep going on the AT. Remember Red Mage? I loved it when he did this. He let, pretended like you guys were making the decision. Anyway, I know what you want me to do, but what do I want to do? That's what really matters, right? Well, I want to go up there and see the view. So let's go do it. There better be a view up here. We'll call this good enough. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful. Glad I came up here. Wish I had time to just sit and, well, I do have time, I guess, but it was a little warmer. I'd just sit here 30 minutes or so and enjoy the sunshine and this incredible view. As Sleeves would say, enjoying God's creation. Check out his videos. He's looking pretty scruffy. It's kind of funny. Awesome. Well, my Hoka Stinson ATR shoes hug these rocks really well. And I've already seen them really grip wet rocks, and now they're really grip the dry rocks. They were obviously slippery on the ice back there, but you know, anything's slippery on ice except microspikes. But anyway, coming down, you know, my foot did slide a little forward, but I had plenty of room. No toe jamming today. So I have happy feet. Thank you, Soaring Eagle, Appalachian, for telling me about these shoes, because I'm really got happy feet. And if your feet are happy, well, let's put it another way. If your feet ain't happy, ain't nothing happy. But my feet are happy. So we'll get back down this Blue Bays, get back on the AT, head down this mountain, and hopefully finish calling this a great, relatively easy day, even though I started out a little bit worn out, which is fine. I should be worn out after what I did the last 2 days. I am definitely making progress, guys. Y'all keep telling me I'm going to make progress. You keep telling me that. And I'm believing you. And I'm trusting you. And I'm starting to see a little bit of it, so. Yay. Yesterday and the day before both, I felt stronger. And yesterday was a stressful day physically in that it was so cold, and cold puts stress on your body, in addition to just the hiking that you have to do. So it was, you know, that made it a pretty physically demanding day. Anyway, feeling great, loving it, loving all your comments. All the people giving me ideas about food, you basically are listening what's in my pack. All you people talking to me about all these different things, you're basically confirming what I'm doing, and I really appreciate it. It's always very encouraging when you give me ideas that I'm already doing, and you know, especially those of you that have experience in it and have done it. So keep the ideas rolling. Every now and then somebody says something I hadn't thought of or hadn't tried, and if it looks like it's something that might be helpful, I do try it. So hey, look at this over here. Gnarly tree. Forest. Big ones, little ones, in between ones. See why I called them the gnarly trees before I knew what they were? Mountain laurel. Love it. Wish they would grow in Kentucky. Well, we are about to the bottom of this mountain, and it's been a great day and a great hike. Some of this muddy part, when it's muddy, it's sort of like trying to walk on a slip and slide, and you don't really see it coming. You really have to watch. Get going at a pretty good clip. Everything seems fine. All of a sudden you're stepping on a slippery, muddy, sometimes a little bit of clay in it, which, you know, is really slippery. So you really do have to kind of watch, pay attention, be careful, but I've slid a couple times and been able to catch myself. But anyway, we've got about 4 tenths to go, and we'll see who's down there at Tellico Gap.